When you chat with AI, behind the scenes, a record of your conversation is being used by the AI to determine what to say next. For example, if you say, "What's the smallest country by population?" the AI is going to look at your question, your prompt, and do its best to deliver an appropriate response to you. So it responds with the Vatican City with 510 inhabitants. If you then follow up with, "Okay, what's the second smallest?" and the AI responds, "It's Nauru with a population of 10,876. How does this work? Well, when you chat with AI, you're building context that the AI can use to continue the conversation and deliver useful results to you. In this example, the context is your chat history. For example, you don't have to say, "What's the second smallest country by population?" because in your first message, you added that context to the discussion when you asked country by population. Context is the information that the AI uses to generate a more useful response for you. And context doesn't have to be a chat history. You can add context through your prompts, and your prompts can include lots of information. The context window is the amount of information that an AI model is able to consider when generating a response. In most cases, it's extremely large. In terms of text, some models have context windows that can handle hundreds of pages worth of text. That's where advanced prompt engineering comes in. Your prompts can be elaborate and detailed. They can include information that enables an AI model to deliver completely personalized results. Introducing the ICO Prompt Design Framework. Use the ICO framework to organize your approach to AI prompts. Start off with instructions. Instructions are optional sets of directions used to calibrate how the AI model interprets your prompt. Instructions can be used to set the role of AI. You're a dietitian. Set rules. Don't include more than 3 sentences in a paragraph. Condition the style of the response. Provide analogies to simplified, complex topics. Establish boundaries. Don't provide any medical advice. For example, it might make sense for you to use one set of instructions for prompts that you use to generate content, and another for research work, and another set for doing AI-assisted analysis. After instructions, add context to your prompt. This is all of the background information and data that you add to give the AI model what it needs to generate the result you're looking for. The 2 primary kinds of contextual information to use in your prompts are, first, background information, for example, information about you, an organization, a client, your industry, some policy, or a situation. Second, examples. These are samples that will teach the model something, like how you write, what's good, what's bad, what's worked in the past, what hasn't. Now finally, after instructions and context, you can finish your prompt by telling the AI how you want the output to be formatted. This is optional, but if you're using AI for your work, a consistent output format can be meaningful. In the output part of your prompt, specify exactly how you need the AI to respond. For example, tell AI to create a title, then a subsection with 3 bullet points, then another subsection with a 4-sentence recommendation, and then a final subsection with 3 subsections. Once you set this up, your output is dynamic. Each time the AI generates, it can fill out the form you've laid out using new information in the case that you changed something in your prompt, maybe in your context. So for example, let's say that Rahul writes a list of instructions, then he adds a lot of context, then identifies how the output should look. He generates a result. Then he changes a piece of data that's in the context part of his prompt, and then he regenerates. The output structure would stay the same way as in the first generation, but would have different content because Rahul changed that piece of data in his context. So in summary, your AI prompts can contain huge amounts of information. Use the ICO framework to help you organize your prompts. Start with instructions, an optional set of directions used to calibrate how the AI model interprets your prompt. Then add lots of context to your prompt, background information about the topic, and examples that will guide the AI. Finally, define an output format. This enables you to use your prompt with different data and keep a predictable structure.